But at the same time, most of the stuff that I see is independent reporting on even Substack or others are merely opinions. And I find journalism to be a collaborative effort, and it takes sometimes a photographer, an editor, a reporter, and you can't be all three of those. And then there has to be at least a copy editor involved, someone who will call you into question and go, all right, where did you get that? That name is spelled wrong. Where'd you get this quote? Someone to call you and make you accountable before publication. To your point, in the speed that we have today, in the quick pace of the news cycle, we will blast stuff. Even newspapers, legacy newspapers, will blast stuff on the internet without it ever being copy edited. In fact, the first people that are often canned in the consolidation of media as our newsrooms become smaller and smaller are the copy editors.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. And it's the duality of editors, right? Like they're often portrayed as gatekeepers, and there has certainly been that historically and problematically. But at the other side, they're your best friend. If you're a journalist or any sort of writer, and all, an editor is your best friend. They're the
We'll never tell them that. But you're right. We all hate editors, and I've been one. So I've been on both sides of that equation. I hated the reporters, and I hate the editors.
Yeah, so it's like it's you need editors. So I understand the impulse from independent media folk, which are, hey, let's get rid of the gatekeepers. We've seen what they've done historically, and I'm sympathetic to that argument. But point being, you need someone to fact check. This kind of public fact checking Wikipedia model, I don't think it's the best thing for democracy.
No, no, God no. But all right. So going forward, what do you think? To solve this problem, what would you like to see done?
I think we need to have a larger culture shift, which is not easy, and I think that comes from a lot of people doing a lot of things that they might not otherwise do. And so this is where I think I'll make an argument for independent media. I think independent media have really illustrated that a lot of the conventional wisdom in legacy media was wrong, right? That this idea that the public is too stupid, they only like short sound bites. They're listening to like 3-hour podcasts about esoteric topics, or that, oh, the public doesn't care about this or that. There's niche audiences all over. Or, the public likes to be told what they already think. Well, some of them like debate. And you start to see this, like CNN to a degree now with like Abby Phillips' show has kind of taken some of the internet models and she's trying to put it in the legacy, like cable space. And it's, we can debate the success of that. But point being, I think there are some really good examples that are being raised with independent media. I'd like to see that continue. But point being, we need more media in more places, and we need journalism to be funded like a profession, not just one that deserves respect, but one that's essential to our democracy. And that's the culture shift part that I'm talking about. We need to not see journalists as kind of pains in the asses who are always up this person or that person politically, but instead see them as essential parts of democracy. That means the industry itself needs to earn that respect. And I think it's lost it with things like the WMD scandal, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But the public also needs to get in a place where they understand the utility of that and are willing to put dollars behind it.